Surely at some point you've thought the worst was over, but suddenly the nightmare comes back even stronger. The TikTok user, Amoroso from Mexico, was living a completely normal life until his home became the target of extremely aggressive paranormal activity. He was already featured on the channel with a video in which he captured a mysterious woman in front of his house. He firmly believes that this woman is a witch and that she cast a black magic curse on his family. Well, on April 5th this year, he uploaded an update that shows the horror is far from over. After hearing strange noises, he turned on his camera and started recording.
I'm watching television. Yes, it's a bit late, but there's quite a lot of noise over there. And the thing is, my wife is upstairs with the kids sleeping. Look at how the couch is moving. It's already 1 in the morning, guys. Honestly, I'm starting to get pretty nervous. It was clearly moving. It was moving. I came in and it stopped moving. Look. Listen to the knocks. The knocks have started already. This is really intense. Honestly, this makes me really nervous. It's like someone is in the kitchen, guys. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if I should approach or not, guys, honestly. Who's there? No way, dude. Look. Holy shit! What was that? Oh, damn. No way. Don't talk nonsense. Come on, guys. It gives me goosebumps, guys. What the hell? Damn it all.
The room is shrouded in a very disturbing darkness. Amoroso turns on the light and there it is, a wooden rocking chair moving violently on its own. No one is touching it. Suddenly, a brutal bang shatters the silence from the front door. He tries to stay calm. He steps out into the hallway, but the chair starts rocking again. A macabre and chilling laugh echoes right behind him. He panics, looks out the window and catches a dark figure, a shadow staring at him from the street in the middle of the night. Terrified, Amoroso runs toward the stairs, but that same sinister laugh breathes down his neck just before the video cuts off. No one knows what happened after that moment. Would you open that door or would you run away? I'm sure you felt at some point that someone is watching you from the darkness of your own home. Michael and his teenage son, they had been putting up with unexplained noises at night for months, lights flickering on their own, and extreme drops in temperature. But there was one place in the house that felt worse than all the others: the basement. Tired of living in fear, they decided to go down and face whatever was there. Watch closely.
Wait! Did you hear that? It's down here. We've got it, we've got it. We've got it.
Oh, it smells like shit, bro. There's a bunch of broken glass everywhere.
Okay, we're gonna come you go this way too. Stay close to me. Wait, stay close.
It was glass.
Let's race for her.
If it traps us, you're dying first.
It's gonna just go. Shit. Oh my god! No. We have to get out. We have to get out of here.
What are we going to do?
No. Stop.
Is it?
I gotta go.
How long does it?
No, let's take a break. There's nothing there. Stay behind me. This is a bad idea. Just calm down. Oh, shit! Still there. It's still there. Shit, what are we going to do?
They go down the stairs, and as soon as they enter, the son notices a disgusting, unbearable smell, like rot. The floor is covered with broken glass. They warn each other not to make any sudden movements. The cold is unnatural indoors. And then in a dark corner, a figure wrapped in shadows stands completely still. It has a clearly human shape, but it blends in with the darkness. He knows they're there. He feels like it's watching them. Panic takes over them, and they flee in terror from their own home. That foul smell and that dark presence were not a product of their imagination. Something was living in its foundations. Would you open the door to that basement again? I certainly wouldn't stay even one more night. Have you ever felt like you're not alone in your own room? The next creator usually spent his nights looking at the sky, searching for alien life. But terror decided to visit him directly in his own bedroom. Using a static security camera, he captured what he describes as astral beings invading his personal space. Look closely at the screen. A small white figure crosses the room at an almost impossible speed. It's just a blur. But in the second video, the activity becomes much more aggressive. The same entity appears, but this time it violently launches itself from the bed, crossing the room like lightning. If we slow down the clip, you can see how the entity physically changes shape as it travels through the air, completely defying normal physics. When we put the two clips side by side, the structural shape, erratic movement, and blazing speed are identical. The creator swears that these are beings from another dimension crossing into our reality. What do you think? Is it real? Mirrors have always been considered portals to the unknown, windows to dimensions we can't comprehend. What you're about to see will give you goosebumps. A young woman restores an old mirror. Everything seems normal, but suddenly she starts to notice that what the mirror reflects sometimes doesn't match reality. She decided to run a test and record it on video. Pay close attention to the background.
This is an old mirror that I've restored, and I swear that sometimes you can see things in the background of the mirror that aren't actually there. So I'm going to walk back and forth a couple of times, but I'm curious to see if anyone notices something that maybe I haven't. So here we go. Here's the lookout point. So that's the background. Again. My apartment. All right, comment if you see anything that's out of place.
She moves the camera. Her apartment is completely still. She focuses on the mirror again, and there, look at the reflection. You can clearly see a disturbing doll sitting on the couch. But when she quickly turns the camera to check the real couch, it's completely empty. Is it just a trick of our perception? Or did the camera manage to capture what reality hides from us? I don't know what you would do, but I would cover that mirror tonight. And there are things that are better not to look at closely. Sometimes searching for the paranormal is like inviting death to your own doorstep. The England-based channel Paranormal Witness is dedicated to exploring abandoned houses in search of undeniable evidence. In this footage, they sit in the living room of a house rumored to harbor a very dark presence. They are sitting in complete silence, provoking the entity, telling it that they give it permission to open those drawers, and out of nowhere, watch the screen.
There's a child here. Come on, come open it, come play. I give you permission to open these drawers, these cabinets. Thank you.
Thanks. Check out the top of the cabinet.
Right on top of the cabinet there, guys.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Tom, I push that, it locks shut. Click shut.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Mods, can we get 1 hour and 35 minutes?
The TV cabinet door opens completely on its own, and it does so with a smooth, calculated, creepy movement. The footage has been enhanced and zoomed in on the hinges. There are no strings, no wires, and no physical mechanism attached to the wood. There is no logical or natural explanation for the force that pulled on that door. Was it pure paranormal activity or just a very well-staged hoax? You decide. Imagine being relaxed in your room and suddenly the door tries to open by itself. And no, I'm not talking about an old house with drafts. This guy lives in a newly built building, but watch what happens with the doorknob behind him.
This started when we moved in. Since we moved in, this has been happening. It's a new building. I don't understand it. It happens so often that the handle is now loose. I'm fed up with this. It's happening all the time lately.
The handle starts shaking violently. It's not subtle, as you can see, it's aggressive, like someone on the other side is desperate to get in. He, completely exhausted, confesses that this isn't a one-time thing. It happens to him constantly since he moved into this house. There's no wind or natural vibration that could do that. Without a logical cause, we're left with a very unsettling question. Who or what is desperately trying to get into his room? England's Haunted House channel came back to life. This man suffered a poltergeist nightmare. After buying a mysterious African mask, he disappeared for months because things had calmed down. But that changed today.
Back from work. Look at this, what the hell? I just got back from work, came up here and heard a banging noise. I thought, wow. It's definitely moving. Wow, 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 wow. Nothing has happened in this house for years. Nothing has happened here in a long time. That's why you haven't seen me upload videos. It doesn't make sense. There's still someone in this house. Do you want to do it again? There's someone here. Open the closet door. Whoa, 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 damn. Oh my God. When I heard it for the first time, I thought, oh, maybe I left the windows open, but look, the windows are completely closed. There's no draft. Can you hear that tapping, right? Wow, yeah. Wow, 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 wow. And like, guys, you know, there it is. Okay, I can show this, but look, I know all the conspiracy theories about fishing lines show up in the comments of a lot of these ghost videos. Here, I don't really know how to prove it, but look, my hand isn't getting caught on any wire. There's nothing there. Can you open the door again? No. Okay. All right, we're leaving now. We're leaving. That's enough.
He had just gotten home from work. He heard a series of noises. He focused on the small hallway closets. The space is tiny, impossible for a person to fit. And suddenly the door starts to slowly open outward, and then it closes softly. The silent and subtle movements are what make the video so creepy. He gets closer to give us a better look, and you can even still see the wood moving. You can clearly see that there are no strings, no fishing lines catching his hand. Whatever it is that's attached to that mask has awakened again. If every day at the exact same time you hear a noise in your house, would you go investigate or would you lock the door? 2 friends are staying over at Will's apartment. It's already 1 a.m. For several nights, they've been hearing sinister noises at exactly the same time. Feeling uneasy, they decide to record.
Alright guys, it's about 1 o'clock. This has been happening every night. At this time we hear a noise. We're not really sure what it is, but it's starting to scare us. Let's see if we can figure something out. Do you hear that?
What is that?
I don't hear it anymore.
I'm going to look here. I don't hear it anymore. I think it already stopped. Oh my god.
The group walks down the hallway. The sound seems to guide them toward a specific dark corner of the house, near a closet. They reach that spot, and then a deathly silence fills everything. Suddenly, heavy objects are thrown to the floor with brutal force. There's no one else there. Terrified, they run for their lives to get to safety. They're too scared to even go back and look again. To this day, they have no logical explanation. It's as if that invisible force had brought them to that hallway just to show them its power. And you, would you have gone out to look again? From Saudi Arabia, the investigator Ghanim reminds us why venturing into the darkness of abandoned buildings is like playing Russian roulette. He was live streaming on his Snapchat when something forced him to bring the night to a violent end.
في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. حصنت نفسي بالحي القيوم. يا جماعة والله العظيم إني خايف قسما. بسم الله والله إني شفت محمد. يا ويلي يا ويلي يا ويلي يا ويلي. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بكلمات الله التامات من شر ما خلق. وش ذا؟ لا إله إلا الله لا إله إلا الله. ثم بسم الله. لا ما أقدر أستمر. لا ما أنا أعتذر منكم إخواني. القصة مرة كبيرة.
A huge water bottle that we'd seen sitting alone on the floor just seconds earlier, with no string attached, suddenly flies through the air straight at him, and it doesn't stop there. The invisible entity throws a piece of broken plastic at him. Gunning incredibly keeps moving down the dark hallway, and then this happens. At the end of the hallway, A dark, sinister shadow with glowing eyes stares at him. Gunning panics and the entity violently dissolves into thick smoke. The fluid way in which it materializes and then turns into vapor is an ominous mystery. Gunning cut the live stream and ran away. He did the right thing. This case I'm going to show you is extremely disturbing. Pay close attention. One night in Peru, a police patrol receives a desperate call, a broken, panicked voice. He claims that something terrifying is lurking around the nearby beach. The officers respond immediately. The beach is completely deserted, dark, and cold. Only the roar of the waves can be heard. The police officer gets out of the vehicle, starts scanning the black sand with his flashlight, and suddenly,
you can hear some screams. Why that thing? The screams can still be heard. In the distance, there's someone downstairs. I'm going to identify him. Dad, they're coming up there, Cholo. Let's see, we don't know if it's La Llorona or the crying man. Or a Llorona mixed with a crying man, but it just keeps screaming and we don't know what it is. We are going to proceed to identify. He's putting the...
Oh, sir, identify yourself. Sir! Identify yourself, sir!
Are you listening, partner?
Sir, identify yourself! Sir!
Yes, trusting.
Sir, identify yourself! Sir! Listen to... Sir! Identify yourself, sir!
Are you listening, comrade?
Sir, identify yourself! Sir!
Yes, trusting.
Sir, identify yourself! Sir!
Let them listen to.
Some chilling, spine-tingling screams break through the sound of the sea. The flashlight lights up a white, semi-transparent figure. It appears to be a woman in a long dress, motionless, in the middle of nowhere. And in the blink of an eye, she vanishes completely. No one, not even the authorities, could explain what they faced that night. A restless soul seeking rest or a dark spirit luring the unwary toward the water. The only thing certain is that those screams do not belong to this world.